Ooh.
Okay, I'm recording now.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And so while she's looking that up, I am just going to say, y'all know that we are on General Muster and No Trees Town. This one, it's not showing on my thing. But anyway, it's the blue one. And so...
What page are we on now?
Yeah, we're on page 51, chapter 7. And let us do a recap. Y'all jump in here at any time you want to. But Tuff and Sadie, you know, they've been appointed. Tuff has been appointed sheriff and Sadie deputy. Page 51, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so Judge June, she has appointed them. The Tuff is sheriff and Sadie is deputy. And they have been assigned to go after the Parrot Gang. And so Judge June sends them along with her magical powers to protect them while they're going. But she tells them not to get off the trail. Do not venture off the trail. Don't get in any trouble. You just continue straight forward to your path. Well, unfortunately, the Parrot Gang, the guys, what's their names, y'all? Laughing Larry and
Bass.
Sam
Bass.
Yeah, Sam Bass. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, they all well, actually, Sam Bass is a good guy. And Laughing Larry, he has this, he tricks them. He puts up signs in the along their path. And so he tricked them because everybody wants a piece of Mule Shoe. Everybody wants to know where Mule Shoe is, but Mule Shoe is a place only for children.
Mm-hmm. Only
And
children can go to Mule Shoe?
Pardon?
Only children can go to Mule Shoe?
Only children.
It was made for children.
Made for children because Judge June protects the children.
Okay.
And she's a good witch. So yeah. So anyway, so at this point, they got led to a bar because they wanted some food. They were hungry and they wanted some cold sarsaparilla. They love that sarsaparilla. And so once they got to the bar, Laughing Larry burst open and say, "Ha, gotcha." And so he threw them in jail. So that's where we are right about now. Let me share my screen.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bum, bum, bum. So we read all the way to the point, and so we don't have a long way to go, y'all. So I mean, we just have a few pages, chapters 7 through 10. It's only 10 pages, and then we'll
10 chapters.
It's very short. You know, these are kid books, and I'm thinking we could have easily went through the whole series, but you know.
Man, I look up, it looked like I'm in a cave in Egypt.
Why you say that?
Your desktop.
Yeah,
your desktop.
I look up from my book. I'm like,
oh, is that like an alien maze? One of the cornfields, or what is that?
Oh, y'all talking about my screen?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Lord, this is my screen. This is my screensaver, and it's like a cornfield or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Alien.
But you know, you know how you tell them you want different ones, and now this is not even close to what I wanted because there was a beautiful portrait they had of Italy. And so they've been giving me some strange ones here lately ever since I said, "Oh, I love that one." So I don't know what the deal is with that, but anyway, so folks, chapter 7, page 51 is where we are.
Yes.
So,
my bad.
Who wants to go first?
Look, I'm always having technical difficulties, so hold it. I'll just go on.
Oh, well, I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I thought that was Sean. Well, I thought that was you, Sean.
That is him. That's not me. That's
not me. I just felt like we needed some music to ride into town with.
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
Well,
I'll go
yeah.
first. Who wants to go second?
I'll go second.
Yay! Okay, now y'all are going to have to keep up with this because keeping up with who's when is not my strong point.
That's all right.
So y'all have to keep up with it yourself. So I'm first, Sean is second. Who's next?
Me.
All right, Lindsay's third. So that means Lily, you are fourth and Fabulous. And so I go after Lily.
Yes.
I go.
Wait a minute. Okay, 7. I'm almost there.
Chapter 7.
Got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Ricky. I'm ready.
Ready?
Ooh.
Here we go. Chapter 7. Sawbones turns trail. Tough, Sadie, General Muster, and the wagon boss were put in the dungeon behind the saloon, a filthy room with no windows. Tough had never felt so hopeless. He looked through a crack in the wall at the rest of Sam Bass's gang. There were at least 20 more outlaws. I feel dumb to have fallen for Sam Bass's trick, he said to himself. Okay.
Dr. Moon, the general. Somebody get me a doctor. Sadie knelt down next to the general and called out to Sam Bass, who stood outside the dungeon door.
Okay.
Please get us a doctor. The general might not make it through the night. Okay, don't complain, Ponytails, Sam said. He grabbed one of his henchmen. Go fetch Go fetch Sawbones. The general is worth more to us alive. A short time later, Dr. Joe Sawbones Newton arrived. He examined General Muster, then said, I'm glad I got here in time. He'll be fine. Hand me my saddlebag. It's where I keep all my medicines and tools. Sawbones wore an eye patch. What happened to your right eye? Sadie asked. Lost it last week, Sawbones said. But I'll find it again soon. Might have rolled under my bed. There's a picture.
Right.
Ew, Sadie said. Sawbones got out one of his surgical instruments. How long have you been a doctor? The general asked. You're a kid, like Puff and Sadie. Will this hurt? Maybe. If I slip a bit while you're shaving.
Okay.
Please keep.
Maybe if I slip a bit while you're gabbing. Please keep quiet, Hambones said. You only asked because you never saw a black doctor. You only asked because you never saw a black doctor before, did you? Tuff decided he liked Hambones. Can I ask you a question? Do you really, I guess I gotta call them Sawbones, huh? Do you really saw people's bones? Tuff said. Only if their name is Sam Bass, the doctor said. What? Aren't you part of Sam Bass's gang? Sadie asked. I was, Sawbones said. Sam still thinks I am. He lowered his voice as he said, I'm about to turn tail on him. Why? Asked Sadie. Don't you make lots of money in Sam Bass's gang? Sam Bass is nothing but a bully, said Sawbones as he worked on the general's wound. He only picks fights with people who can't defend themselves, like the wounded general. My family were slaves back in Alabama. I know all about bullies. Why I left home for the Wild Wild West.
West Side.
West Side. Well, why did you join?
Okay. It's my turn?
Yep.
Sean, okay. Why'd you join the outlaw gang? Tough asked. Oh, only people who would let a black doctor work on them were the outlaws. Sawbones replied. I'm tired of them, though. I don't like bullies. I'm on your side now. You can work on me anytime, Sawbones. Well, you can work on me anytime, Sawbones. I feel better already, said the general as he sat up. How will we get out of this dungeon? Tough said. I thought about it. It's getting dark outside. Almost sundown. Maybe we can trick Sam Bass and his gang. Trick Sam Bass? He's one of the cleverest outlaws in the whole West, said General Mustard. Maybe he's not as clever as he thinks he is, said Tough. Remember, all these teenage outlaws brag that they're a genius. Sawbones, let me ask you something in secret. Tough leaned over and whispered a question to Sawbones. Okay.
Sawbones grinded and nodded. I have one other question, said Tough. Can we borrow scissors and a needle and thread from you? Of course, said Sawbones. I always carry extra in case any of my patients talk too much. If they do, I sew their mouth shut. Sadie, can you please give saddlebags to Sawbones? Tough said. Sure, Sadie replied and handed them over. Gather around, everybody, Tough said. He lowered his voice and whispered his plan. Good plan, Tough, said the general. How do we know Sam Bass will fall for it? Because he trusts Sawbones and believes anything he said Tough. When you put the plan into action, he'll be like cotton candy in our hands. Don't forget, it's to be pitch black outside. The dark night will work in our favor. For this plan to work, one of us must escape the dungeon before the others.
Keep reading,
said the general. Who can escape first? Lady smiled and winked. Leave that part to me.
Okay.
Chapter 8. Escape from the dungeon. Sam Bass and his gang laughed around the campfire after their supper of wild hogs and fried prickly pear crackers. They called out, "Hey, Sawbones, you reached the poor general yet?" "Yes, Sawbones," said laughing Larry. Maybe you can sew a new face on him. The one he's got sure is ugly.
Okay.
Those prisoners are toast, shouted Sam as his gang roared with laughter. After Judge Judy gives us everything we want, we'll throw them off Buffalo Cliff. Buffalo Cliff, thought Tough. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Inside the dungeon, Sawbones picked through Sadie's saddlebags and found the white bed sheets. He picked up the scissors, threaded his needles, and went to work. There you go, Tough, he said when he was finished. Hope these do the trick. Thanks, Sawbones. Once the fire dies out, gang will be fast asleep, whispered Tough. Just before dawn, it'll be time to make our move. Okay, said Sawbones. I'll go out now, talk with Sam Bass. Hope it works. Tough looked through the crack in the wall. He watched as Sawbones opened the dungeon door and walked over to the campfire. Hey, Sam, said Sawbones. Doesn't look good for the general. He's a hurting real bad.
Okay. Poor dear, said Sam as the gang all smiled. Also, Tough, Sadie, and the wagon boss look real sick too. I think they got The Rocky Mountain spotted fever from those jackrabbits, said Sawbones. Y'all poor dears, laughed Sam Bass as the gang all whooped and hollered. It could be none of them stays alive till morning, said Sawbones. Poor little dears, yelled Sam Bass as the gang laughed so hard they had tears in their eyes. Let's get some shut-eye, Sam said. We've got a real fun day ahead of us tomorrow. Sam told Lap and Larry to guard the door of the dungeon. While Larry stood guard, the deputies watched through the crack in the dungeon a dungeon wall until the fire died out. The gang finally went to sleep. Tuff and Sadie lay down on the dusty,
lay down on the dusty dungeon floor. The general and the wagon boss already asleep. It was almost morning, still pitch black outside, when Tuff whispered, "It's time." "Wish me luck," Sadie said. "I'm going out the door." She stood up. "Sadie," said Tuff through the crack in the wall, "where did you go?" "I'm here," whispered Sadie from outside the crack. "Pretty fast, aren't I?" "Wow," said Tuff. "You went right through the door." Judge June's magic worked. "That was amazing. I never walked right through a door before," said Sadie. "Okay," Tuff said. "Whisper to me when you get into your costume. I'll wake the general and the wagon boss, then give the signal." He woke the general and the wagon boss and whispered, "Sadie's out. Let's get into our costumes quick." They put on their costumes.
Okay.
Tuff heard Sadie whisper, "I'm ready." "Are you ready too?" Tuff asked General Mustard and the wagon boss. "We are," said General Mustard. "What?" Oh, Tuff as loud as he could. The dungeon door blew open. Sam and Larry started rushing when they saw the three ghosts. "Boss!" he yelled to Sam Bass. "Wake up! The prisoners are gone! All the ghosts are in the dungeon!" "Oh no, look! One of them is floating right above the fire!" Sadie floated in her white ghost bed costume was especially at the camp where the campfire had been. Above her, Judge June's familiar, a gray owl batted his wings and hooted loudly. "Ghost, yelled Sawbones.
Okay. Okay.
"Run for your lives," shouted Sam Bass. "The prisoners done turned into ghosts. One of them even turned into an owl." Sam Bass and his gang sprinted for their horses and sped away into the desert as Sadie, Tuff, the general, and the wagon boss hollered lots of booze and booze. Keep going.
Yes.
The sun rose over the lake as Tuff grabbed his and Sadie's bull whips. The general smiled as he holstered his big Colts and handed the wagon boss his whip. "What a great plan, Tuff," said Sawbones. "I told you Sam Bass was terrified of ghosts." "Glad you had those sheep, Sadie," Tuff said as she joined them on the ground. "Let's get out of this ruckus and head back to Mule's Hole." They ran to the wagon train. "Deputies, ride inside the wagon with me. Wagon boss will buy Silver Heels and Jenny to the back," General Mustard said.
Okay. Sawbones, why don't you ride up top so you can keep the wagon boss company? Sawbones nodded and climbed on the wagon roof. Tuff, Sadie, and the general smiled as they jumped up inside the wagon. They soon quit smiling as they stared down the blue steel barrels of an ultra deluxe super spray mega soaker water gun.
"Ooh, boom shakalaka."
"Good morning," said Big Nose George Parrot as he cocked the gun. Ready to go swimming?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Chapter 9. Parrot rings are clips. Nice to meet you, General, said Big Nose George. Even though we don't know each other long, seeing as how did you put we don't even though we don't know each other long, seeing as how this might be the wettest day of your life. That mountain man disguise is dumb. I might mistake you for a big old bear, Soaky. Now hand over those silver coats, nice and slow. I'm not afraid of you, Parrot, said the
Okay.
I'm not afraid of you, Parrot, said the general as he took out his pistol. All I have to do is give a whistle and my wagon boss will jump down on you like an anteater on an ant.
Keep going.
How's he gonna jump me down on me? Big Nose George laughed. Hey, George. Little Nose George appeared at the window. Got those two ragamuffins tied up yet?
Said Big Nose George. Yup, said Little Nose George. I've got little Sis Gardner. Oh dear, thought Tough. They've got the whole outlaw family here, even Tiny Nose Peggy. Start up the wagon, Tiny Nose Peggy, yelled Big Nose George. Head for Buffalo Cliff. Want to see if these deputies can fly like us parrots. Now, give me them bullwhips, Sheriff. Parrots always have their wings clipped, said Tough as he handed over his whip. You'll never get us over Buffalo Cliff. Big Nose George raised the water rifle and pointed at Sheriff Tough. Know what? He snarled. Tired enough of this smarty pants sheriff. I'm gonna serve him his water fountain right now. Tough glanced at Sadie. Big Nose George forgot she had a bullwhip too. As Tough hoped, she lifted her jacket slightly.
Okay, Tough's hands was inches from her whip. If she could distract Big Nose George, Tough thought. Hey, look. Hey, look. Out there. Hey, look out there, Sadie shouted. Jackrabbits. Big Nose George turned to look out the window. So what? Are you hungry? Hey, he shouted when he turned back. What the? Look out, you dirty outlaw. Here comes Tough Brunson. Tough grabbed Sadie's bull whip and crack. Okay.
Let it whip. Okay. Snapped it quickly around Big Nose George's wrist. I'll take that mega soaker, Tough said as he stuffed a red bandana into Big Nose George's mouth. Guess you'll have to stop your chirping now, Parrot. Tough handed the general his silver coats, and he and Sadie hopped up out the window as the wagon sped up. They surprised Little Nose George and Tiny Nose Peggy, handcuffed their wrists, and untied the wagon boss and Sawbones, who then tucked the outlaws in the luggage bin of the wagon. Nice work, Tough, said General Mustard. One of these days, you will have to tell me how you do it. Do what, said Tough. Make yourself invisible. Oh, I don't make myself invisible. I'm fast. So fast, you can't see me, Tough said. He winked at Sadie.
Okay. And go ahead and read the signs, too.
Okay.
Please.
Speaking of fast, we'll be home by lunchtime, Tough said as he looked out the window. He was happy to see the sign. The big spring a half-mile ahead. Danger! Giant Pasinocolos, a prickly pear cacti. Keep out! Surely a half-mile is too short for any trouble, he wondered. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay.
Chapter 10. Welcome to Mule Shoes, General Mustard. What's this? General Mustard said as they neared the oasis called the Big Spring. There isn't a town here. It's a giant sprinkler forest. Furry, Tuff said. I'll hop on Silver Hills. Follow me.
Okay.
Tuff mounted.
Tuff mounted up on Silver Hills and led the way. He watched General Mustard and the wagon boss blink as the cacti turned to beautiful with brilliant, bright yellow flowers. Sawbones whispered to Sadie, "Cat, what was the general talking about? I only see the green trees, a blue lake, and now here's the town." Sadie smiled at Sawbones. Only children can find Mule's Hole. That's why you see it and the general couldn't. It's a hideout for kids. Judge Judy was waiting for him in the main street. "Welcome to Mule's Hole, General Muster," she said. "Mighty glad to be here," said the general. "Without your sheriff and his deputy, we wouldn't have."
Okay, have made it safely. The United States Army will be at the Big Spring in a couple of hours. The new U.S. Army camp will be called Camp Bink. I'm so sorry to see you guys. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys, said Judge Judy and Sadie as she and Sawbones jumped down off the general's wagon train. I hope you didn't have any trouble. Who's your new friend? Oh, not much, Duff said. Only one or two little scrapes. Our new friend's name is Joe Newton. He's a doctor. His nickname is Sawbones. Hello, Sawbones. Nice to meet you, Judge June said with a smile. The hideout kids need a doctor in Muleshoe. Would you like the job? Oh, yes. I'd love the job, Sawbones replied. Thanks, Judge June. Good. I'll make you a deputy as well, said Judge June. Congratulations, Tuff and Sadie. I have a bit of bad news. I'm afraid, okay.
She continued as she turned towards Tuff. What is it? Asked Tuff. While you were away, Big Nose George escaped from jail, said Judge June. Oh dear, said Tuff, as he grinned at Sadie. How did he get out? Well, as you know, when you're away, I have Deputy Dan guard the jailhouse, said Judge June. Yesterday, Deputy Dan had 4 plates of burritos and tacos for lunch. After lunch, he sat down at a rocking chair next to the jail cell and then fell fast asleep. Nothing wrong with the story so far, said Tuff. I often have a nap in my chair after a big lunch of those tacos. Yes, Tuff, but you don't fall asleep with the keys to the jail hanging out of your pocket. Oh, said Tuff. I guess Big Nose George reached through those bars and grabbed those keys, then lickety-split. Off he went. Exactly, said Judge June. I also have good news, though. We captured Little Nose.
Okay.
We captured Little Nose George and Tiny Nose Peggy. They're locked up in jail. Oh, is that so? Said Sadie with a giggle. I've got Jelly Roll Jim and a posse on a search for Big Nose George right now, Judge June added. I'm sure they'll bring him in soon. Deputy Dan walked up. He looked sheepish. Judge June, he said, I have a bit more bad news. What is it? Said Judge June. I checked the jail. Little Nose George and Tiny Nose Peggy are not in their cells. They've flown the coop, said Deputy Dan. No, said Judge June, glaring at Deputy Dan. Tuff and Sadie grinned at each other. Judge June, can you please come over to the wagon train? Said Sadie. Sure, said Judge June as she walked over. Why?
Okay.
Judge June.
Judge June looked in the wagon and saw the faces of Big Nose George, Little Nose George, and Tiny Nose. Their hands were in handcuffs. They whimpered and cried like teeny babies and tummy aches.
You big baby! Oh,
Well, well, Judge Judy exclaimed. Nice work. Let's get some sarsaparilla.
I'm gonna have to get me some sarsaparilla.
I know they have it at
telling you.
Walmart. I looked it up, and they also have it at health food stores too.
I gotta
Ooh.
get me some sarsaparilla.
Yeah, I saw it on Walmart online. Now I don't know about Walmart in person. That's the story.
Sarsaparilla.
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 Stars.
And I saw this old movie, and it had John Ritter in it. And the woman who played his wife was pregnant, and she said, he said, "I'm going to the store. You want anything?" She said, "Ooh, can you get me some sarsaparilla?" I said, "Ah, there you go." So
Sarsaparilla.
first I've heard of that.
Okay.
That was so much fun. This has been our most fun book to date, and they're gonna keep getting better. But this one was fun.
Okay.
Okay, this one was hilarious. This writer, he really brought life to this. So yeah, that one.
I love the Black Doctor.
I know, right?
Okay.
Isn't that
I
great?
He only had one eye.
I know, right?
Yeah. At the time. Because it was under the bed.
Little Fetty Wap.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so this was fun, or this has been fun. So as we continue, because I got y'all till for like another half hour, so I'm gonna keep you for another half hour. How about that?
Okay.
You're not going anywhere. You're in my possession. Do your Freddy Krueger voice again, Sean. I love it.
Okay.
Oh my God. That is creepy, and it sounds exactly like him. Anyway, so I was thinking, we had discussed last week, Sean, doing R.L. Stine Beyond. It was a book called Beyond for Halloween. But since we're so close to Halloween and we finished this one and it had some spooks in it and such, I'm thinking maybe we should you tell me, or maybe we can just go ahead and do Kevin Hart's book, what is it, Marcus? Oh Lord, what was it called? Marcus Wants to Be a Superhero, something like that. What do y'all think? Do y'all want to do something Halloweenish?
I don't care. I just have fun with everyone.
Okay.
Well, then y'all, let's go ahead and do. Here, let me show you. Marcus Makes a Movie is what it's called. Marcus Makes a Movie, and it's by Kevin Hart.
Makes a movie.
Yeah, and it's by Kevin Hart. You can get it on Amazon, of course. Let me show it to you. That's good. That song's gonna be in my head.
Okay.
My fellow American, I did not have sexual relations with that movie.
Well, you said correct. Makes a movie. Kevin Hart. Yeah. There it is right there. Y'all see the screen?
Yeah.
Y'all want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll go ahead and jump on into the superheroes.
We don't need another hero.
We don't need another
Way home.
All we
want is
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
All the children say.
We don't
but I want to sing too.
We don't need another hero.
Lindsay,
Come on
you
now.
don't know that one?
She's a little young for that one, I believe, because that was that was back in the
Mad Max.
That was back when I was younger than Lindsay.
yeah.
Raggedy Man.
That was Tina Turner, the great.
The
Remember when we went to the
great.
concert, Lily?
Baby.
We sat
Yeah.
right on the mezzanine, the second floor, and we were 7 rows back from the stage. We felt the heat when she did that 007 number.
Right. We was like, ooh, did you feel
it got we was like, ooh.
Woo! Damn, that's
Yeah.
hot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go back and watch Mad Max, and then you got to watch Mad Max in the Thunderdome.
Right.
But you know what we told her, Sean? Her homework was
What?
she has to go watch the Little Rascals. Since we're called the Little Rascals, she has to watch the Little Rascals. You got Spanky, Alfalfa, Buckwheat,
Tay.
Tay.
And Woman Hater Club.
What'd you say?
The He-Man Woman
Hater Club.
What is that?
That's the club they had on
Yeah. That Alfalfa, they kept keeping him out because he was in love with Darla.
Yeah.
Remember the He-Man's Woman Hater Club in the club?
I didn't remember that one.
Yeah.
And how?
Oh my God, I didn't remember that one, y'all.
You
remember the He-Man's Woman Hater Club?
You sung the Darla, I'm in the mood for love.
Right.
The bubbles were coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. And the whistle.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Oh my God. Lindsay, you were so deprived.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Marcus makes a movie. Marcus.
There it is right there. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
A movie.
Returns, all they do.
So then that's what we'll do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! So we're going into superhero mode now. So everybody get your superhero capes and.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
It will.
This is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. It is. It certainly is. So
you might want to put this on YouTube.
Okay, so
we were talking about. Okay, go ahead, Tammy.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm trying to figure the.
No, you go ahead.
But we were talking about the YouTube thing last time.
Because Kevin might find you because he read his book.
Well, so I gotta do his little book, yeah.
Yeah, he did little.
I caught that.
Yeah, his little book, Kevin.
His little book.
But I'm trying to read the laws and the bylaws on reading these authors' books and putting it up for public domain. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not real sure.
Well, worst
you think so? Because we're a book club.
I don't know.
The worst thing they can do is tell you to take it down. That's it. They can't sue us. They take it down. Can you take that down, please?
Yeah. But wouldn't that be amazing if they did tell us to take it down? That means they saw it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about that too. So, what y'all think? Put it on YouTube?
Yeah, put it on YouTube. Worst case scenario, they say take it down.
Yeah. Okay. We were also thinking about that very thing and turning it into this YouTube channel and a show.
Yeah, I'm all for it. We can have fun. This is so. I know if we laughing and giggling, everybody else.
Okay, of course. So I'm just trying to make sure that everyone is on one accord and we agree to do that because I don't want to lose the integrity of it. And this is for fun, y'all. I don't want this to stress anybody out. I don't want it to start getting corporate. That's
Right.
that's a fear of
We're
mine.
too silly to make it corporate.
Okay, so that's what I want us to keep doing, being silly. If a sound effects comes at the wrong time, Lord knows it does. One time I was off the chain, and he said,
I love it.
I've
Baby.
been so awkward in this.
Mm, mm, mm. That's the best part of it, man.
So I'm still learning with the technical aspect of it, although I've gotten a whole lot better than what I started. But
Mm-hmm.
I do still have ways to go before I'm just, but still, it's just supposed to be
That's the fun part of it.
So you know what? We already have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop recording now. Y'all think so?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me stop recording. I always forget how do you do this?
Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold
Huh?
on. Hold on just a second. Gotta take a phone call.
Gotcha.
What's up, Al?
Mm.
Lee, how do I stop recording?
Huh?
How do I stop recording?
I don't know. It say recording up here at the top.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, there we go.